Hello. Right, we're back down the beach. Where do we start? Okay, so today we use 6-inch coil. But I'll get down the beach and go down the groins, you know, because when you go down the beach, most people like to sit up against the groins, don't they? A little bit of shout from the wind. And we use 6-inch coil. Getting closer with that, or we can do a 12-inch or a 15-inch. So a lot of stuff will be missed because I rarely use 6-inch coil. It's where it comes into its own. The last time I came down the beach, it was like any normal beach. But last week we had some storms, if you remember, blowy winds across the whole of the UK, etc. What's happened is pushed all the stones up the beach. I'll spin you around a second. Let me pick you up and spin you around. Now, these groins you can see here, they should be about 1 foot to 2 foot further down. These are the things I'm talking about, so we'll get up against them. And that's about 2 foot down normally, and there's a little bit of a wind break. But with these high tides, let's push the stones up there, which is not good. So I might have chosen the wrong coil type today. But on the plus side, what it has done is just down there on the lower side of the beach, it's created hard pack. It's washed all the stones away and pushed them up, and that's going to be hard pack. So that's probably part of the beach I don't normally detect. So I think it would have been better today to have a bigger coil, but we're here now and I haven't got the other coils with me, so it's too late. So it is what it is, I'm afraid. It's winter time, we haven't had a great summer as in people on the beach, so I'm not expecting to find a huge amount, but you never know. Anyway, we'll give it a go and we'll see you in the first decent hole. Okay, so at a 1920 first find, I guess I'd call it. Probably see it straight away. There we go, it's in the scoop. Telltale signs. That's our obligatory fishing weight. It's in good nick, that one, isn't it? We shouldn't put so much plastic on it, a bit more lead. Right, there's a lot of people out. Everyone's taking their daily exercise, I guess. One side's walk down on the stones on the beach. It's a really bad tide today, so the tide's not going to go out too far. Hence, that's why I'm on the stones, really. Yeah, definitely made a wrong move. Should have brought a bigger coil with me. I found a few bits, but nothing is, you know, worth filming. It's mostly aluminium. Some banging signals, but yeah, they're just junk. But you know what? I don't mind picking the junk up because this is the beach I use most of the time. So if I clear the beach with the junk, it's left me to dig later on. Alright, let's carry on and see what happens. Alright guys, let's take a moment. Right, you can see up here, you've got all the groins. It's still a bit higher, but normally when we haven't had big high tides washing all the stones up and down, it acts as a windbreak. So bathers, they sit along there, all the way up and down. Plus the added bonus, it's just up there, you can see that, there's an ice cream shop that sells ice creams, coffees and donuts and stuff like that. So in the summertime, that's a really good place to look out for. People going up there, spending money, getting change and coming back down here on the beach. And that's when they deposit it for us. So that's a good thing to look out for if you have metal detecting on the beach. Look for where people are spending money. You know, car parks, in front of the car park. People don't want to walk very far. I mean, the road along here is actually, well, it used to be free parking, but now it's pay parking. So there's another, maybe a good thing next year, people using coinage in the old machines. But yeah, so I'm going to go up and down here. I've been up this one, didn't pick anything up, had one signal, but it turned out to be a bit rubbish. But I think the most likely is on the other side. You can just see over in the distance there, about 100 metres away. Because there's also an entrance to the beach. There's people leaning up against the entrance up there, or by the entrance, I'll say. So yeah, they get a coffee, come down, sit on the beach, have a cup of coffee, donut, watch the tide coming in and out. Further along there's a chip shop. Occasionally get people go and get fish and chips, and then sit on the beach and eat the fish and chips, watching the tide coming in and out. So yeah, anyway, I haven't had anything too much yet, but well, we'll see, might come across something. Right, here's my competition today. Look, some gentleman having a go. So you go, I think he's got a Knox actually. Youngster. Oh, there you go. Hopefully he'll find more than what I do. Let's see if he's friendly, if he wants to have a chat or not. Some texters aren't they? They're just like concentrating on what they're doing, that's it. Some will stop and have a chat. Well, let's have a quick chat at that metal detectorist. And you know, from a distance, it looks like young Harrison that goes out on with detecting the Weald, who lives miles and miles and miles away. And turns out, actually, it is young Harrison. Yeah, so he's travelled away down here with his mum. And he's been here about 15 minutes. He hasn't really found a bit much yet. But yeah, I think he come over and have a bit more of a chat. He's had a quick chin wag. He kept his distance. He must think I've got lurgy. But yeah, good for him. Travel way down here. I said to him, you know, unfortunately the tide's the wrong time of year, or not so much the wrong time of year, it's a bad tide this week. It's as bad as it gets really, because that's as far as it's gone out, and that's probably about as far as it's going to go out. Well, I hope he finds something. I'll probably have a chin wag with him in a minute. Right, there's item number 2. It's about the only luck I'm getting to, fishing weights. Young Harrison, he had a couple of quid already. I haven't had one coin. That's the way it goes, isn't it, beach? That's the way it goes. Alright, so there remains a bullet end. Not much of it, but there you go. Alright guys, went along to the roundup. Yeah, it was nice to bump to young Harrison. We normally meet him out with a Peaky Finders group. He's had a couple of hours on the beach. He's found a few bits and pieces. I didn't take a lot of footage, unfortunately. A bit of an oops moment. Oops, got the charger battery in a GoPro. So there's not a lot of footage. What do we get? We got quite a lot of alley, as you can see, bits and pieces. These all come up stonking. Stonking signal. 21, 22. You'd think that was a £1 coin. Not today. But the more of this I take off the beach, the less I'm going to find next year, hopefully. Old gas bottle, laughing gas. They're a bit more of an increase. I'm finding more and more of them on the beach now. Not in big numbers, but I'm finding maybe 1 or 2 each time. Few ring pulls, little bullet tip. Couple of tarpaulin bits. Some electrical items. I mean, that's sort of like some sort of conductor. Couple of quid. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 20, 40. £3.42. I've had worse days, but there you go. It's out of season, so you can't expect too much. We're in lockdown currently still at the moment, so the only place to go at the moment is the beach. And it's out of season, so it is what it is. Where am I going to get out? Hopefully next week, if the weather's good. Tides might be a bit better. Might be able to get on the wet sand. I'm not too keen on doing the shingle. And mostly that's why you get a lot of junk. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.